Alright agents, I've got a case for you that's just come down from the English department. I've had a task force set up for quite some time now in relation to science fiction, or a person who's been obsessed with science fiction. Some themes have been abducted from some texts. There's some particular themes that these texts are associated with. What I want you guys to do after you've found these texts is to connect the themes with them. Are we clear?
What is this about, Skinner?
That's up to you two to find out.
Can we really say this is an obsession?
Well, that's for you guys to find out.
Scully?
When are you expecting this by?
You have 24 hours to report back to me with the themes of with the text and the themes that these texts are meant to address.
Okay, sir.
Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
We'll report back here this afternoon for further information on your assessment.
Let's go.
Case file notes say that the texts are June, Neuromancer, Brave New World, and 2001: A Space Odyssey, all of which are part of the science fiction genre.
Space Odyssey, isn't that associated with Stanley Kubrick?
Exactly. It puts science fiction on the map in terms of cultural popularity.
Right. And you were saying something about June and the...
June is a classic science fiction tale again. It essentially has the haves and the have-nots. Who has water, who doesn't have water.
Meanwhile, we have Brave New World, and we're talking about humans have the same choices, the same power as God with creating human life.
Exactly. Do humanity have the same right that God has to create life?
These are interesting issues, but why are we being brought out to current Sydney life to investigate these?
I have no idea, Scully. That's up for us to find out.
As Skinner would say. What exactly are you doing, Mulder?
Just reviewing the case file, Scully. I found 4 elements in relation to these texts. Verisimilitude, cognitive estrangement, sense of wonder, and seeding the text. All of these elements have gone missing in the last 72 hours.
Such big words for you, Mulder.
Been watching Californication for 72 hours straight, Scully.
So how do we know this isn't you with all that nose slang?
I don't know. I live and breathe science fiction. To be honest, it could be.
Alright, so when it gets down to it, are we going to be able to use language, forms, and features to hunt down these themes?
I believe so. I found a location through CCTV footage that has found these elements recently. I believe that they're located here. We need to go there and look at it.
Okay, so let's go. We've been walking around for hours and we still haven't found anything. There's no evidence out here. Starting to think we're putting our own answers into this, not actually finding them.
We're close, Scott. It's close. CCTV footage shows clearly that the elements are around here. We're close. Oh, what's that? Look at this, Scully. 2001: A Space Odyssey. I told you. FBI!
Mulder, wait!
You're under arrest. The abduction of 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Mulder, we're not going to find it here.
Just keep looking, Scully. We're almost there. We found 2001: A Space Odyssey. We can find June. It has to be here. The records say it is here. Okay?
Mulder.
Oh, I found it, Scully.
Oh! Mulder, we need to get back to Boston. We've got one more text to go, 3 more themes. Brave New World, it's somewhere out there.
It is, Scully. I know it's close, though. I sense it.
You sense it.
Yes, that's Scully. I sense it. Over there, look! It's the text. Let's go. You're under arrest for the abduction of texts and elements.
Mulder, look!
There's another one over here, Scully. You're under arrest.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Miss Nicole. I'm from Broughton College.
My name is Benjamin Fisher and I'm from Knox Grammar.
And I'm Mr. Dale from Kingswood High.
What you've just witnessed is an example of a short film text. This is what we want you to do for your assignment, namely in the genre of science fiction.
You need to choose this text we've been studying in class and show that you have critical analysis of this, whether that's through your themes, your language forms and features, using your chosen sci-fi text to tell the story, like we did with X-Files.
Basically in groups of 3 to 4 people,
3 to 4.
we want you guys to just make your own short film. As you've seen, there were 4 key themes that we identified in our short film today, and that was vermicelitude, seeding the text,
Cognitive estrangement,
and alienation. Excellent, that's right. There were the 4 key themes that we want you to address in your assessment task, but we also want you to have a look at the conventions of sci-fi. If you have a look here, we've got some examples for you.
As you saw, we tracked down themes. You might want to track down the main characters and explore why these specific characters demonstrate sci-fi conventions, why they've got this question of humanity and technology versus God, why they all had this certain obsession.
Basically, you're creating your own sci-fi story, really. So, take everything that you learned from this and construct your own short text, short visual text.
Use your knowledge of storyboarding and scripting. You'll also need to have some kind of use of film techniques, so angles and shots, along with using audio overlay that fits with the conventions.
Perhaps also some evidence of scale locations to show that scenes were well thought out prior to filming.
Whilst filming your text, make sure that the tasks are evenly distributed between your team members so that all work is contributed evenly amongst groups.
At the end of assessment, there will be a feedback form to fill out to say that